Good morning and welcome back to the class. Let's now continue with the same chapter, chapter number 10, linear equations in two variables, and this is part 9. So it's going to be a new section, 10.5, equations of lines parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. In the last video, we have understood. Now the last three videos, if you take, after practicing examples, we're able to understand how to make a graph for linear equations in two variables. And also in the last video we understood that if c equal to 0 and ax plus by plus c equal to 0, the straight line will pass through the origin and vice versa. In the event if the straight line passes through the origin, then c is not there. That's what we should understand, because we are going to use the same concept again. All these things we are going to see in the next one or two, this video as well as next video. Learn about equations of lines parallel to the axis. Again, we are going to see the graph only here also. This is Cartesian plane. Let us take a point P lying on the x-axis, say 2 units from the origin. The coordinates for this point are 2, 0. So I will go a little fast only because all of you know this now. 2, 0, I have marked a point P. We can consider an equation x minus 2 equal to 0, so that the above ordered pair satisfies this equation. 2 minus 2 equal to 0. This is like equivalent to example, I don't remember the number. One example we saw in one line, one point, that is we saw 2, 2 or some point we saw. From there so many lines were going through that point. So now what did we do? For that point, to satisfy that point's coordinates, we made one equation. So now we have considered an equation x minus 2 equal to 0. This can be rewritten as x plus 0y minus 2 equal to 0. We will know why we have taken this. When we go to the next page, we will be able to understand. Let us draw the graph for this equation. The steps are in the next page, or maybe detailed steps may not be there, but I am going to tell whatever is the steps, I will tell that. Now how many steps are over? Okay, first step we have to do, that is 2, 0 is one ordered pair. The second ordered pair can be, for x minus 2 equal to, we can take 2, we can take 1. Yes, 2, 1, because 0y is anyway, any value for y is going to be 0 only. So 2, 1, or what is there, let us see. 2, 2 I have taken. So I can take 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, anything. So again, now the third step, second step is table, third step is the line, fourth step is the equation, and the fifth step may not be there because, or it is there, 2, 4. So I have made all this thing. Now this is ready. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, all steps are over. Sixth step, cross checking is sixth step. Now let us see what is there in this. We'll go to the next page. Okay, here itself. Now the equation is x equal to 2. When the equation x equal to 2, you can see the line. This line is parallel to y-axis. Are you able to see that? Because at any point, wherever you measure between the y-axis and this brown line, it is always 2 units. Right? Okay, so we will see what is there next. We'll go to the next page. Yes, these steps are the detailed steps are there. This for your understanding only. I don't think any one of you require this, because you are all now thorough in drawing a graph for a linear equation in two variables. Even then, if you want, you can pause the video, note down all these steps, and then come to the next page. You can see that the straight line for equation x equal to 2 is parallel to y-axis at a distance of 2 units. The set of ordered pairs for this type of equation is x, r, where x is the abscissa and r is any real number. In this graph, it is 2, r. Let me explain once again here. Abscissa, all of you know. The other one, what is x is abscissa, what is y? Good, you all remember this coordinate geometry, y is ordinate. So now this type of equation, this type of line, that is when x equal to 2 is the equation, in that case the set of ordered pairs of this type of equation will be always 2, r. 2 is the value of x, r is any real number, like we saw 2, 0, 2, 2, 2, 4, we can have 2, minus 2, 2, minus root 3, anything you want we can have. Always it will be parallel to y axis, and in this it is 2 comma r. Suppose whatever value, instead of x equal to 2, whatever is the value x equal to, it will be the value of the x only. Here x equal to 2, so x is 2. Suppose you take x equal to 5. Let me see the next line. Yes, if the equation is x equal to minus 5, the line will be at a distance of 5 units on the negative direction of x axis. The set of ordered pairs will be minus 5 comma r. Hope it is clear now. If you see the second paragraph and third paragraph, first, second and third, that is for x equal to 2, it is 2 comma r. If it is x equal to minus 5 comma r. So whatever is the value of x in the equation, the same will be the first, it will be the abscissa value followed by any real number. Such cases, these type of lines will always be parallel to y axis. Therefore, in an equation, if the constant before y is 0, so we started with x equal to 0, that means ax plus by equal to c plus c equal to 0, in that b is 0. Constant before y is 0, the graph for such an equation will be parallel to y axis at a distance of x units, and the direction will be as per the sign of the x coordinate. If it is x equal to 2 plus, x equal to minus 5, it will be minus 5. Now we will go to the next page where we are going to see y axis, then you will be able to thoroughly understand both. That is parallel to x axis. So now let us take a point Q. I will go a little fast, 0 comma 3, right. I have made an equation y minus 3 equal to 0, then 0x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. Let us draw the graph for this equation. Detailed steps are skipped in this, the detailed steps will not be there. Let me see what point I have taken. I have taken, okay, minus 2 comma 3, then draw the line, then take cross 0x plus y minus 3, I have written the equation, then take 2 comma 3, it is lying on the same line. 2 comma 3 satisfy the equation. You can just check for 0x, that is 2 into 0, 0 plus 3 minus 3 equal to 0. So it is matching, LHS equal to RHS. So this line is lying on the purple, this point, that is blue point is lying on the purple line, that means the line is correct. So now what you see? Yes, now since it is y equal to 3, that is the equation I think I have written here, yeah, y equal to 3, that means the line will be parallel to x axis at a distance of 3 in the positive direction. Right, let me see in the next page what all details are there. So similar, same equation, I have written everything, whatever we saw in x axis, that is y axis, same. So y equal to 3, so it is r comma 3. Now you remember, it is y is the ordinate. So there we saw x equal to 2 is 2 comma r, is x equal to 3, it will be 3 comma r. Since y equal to 3, it is r comma 3. And if y equal to minus 4, then it will be r comma minus 4. So therefore, in an equation, if the constant before x is 0, that is in ax plus by plus 0, by plus c equal to 0, if a is 0, then the graph for such an equation will be parallel to the x axis at a distance of y units, and the direction will be as per the sign of the y coordinate. I hope now all of you are able to understand for the line parallel to axis, if it is x equal to 0, it will be parallel to y axis, and if if the constant before x is 0, then it will be parallel to x axis, and if constant before y is 0, it will be parallel to y axis. You can again, if you have doubt, go back to the previous 2 pages before, see the graph, you will be able to thoroughly understand if you see all these 4 pages together. Now we will move to the next page. Equation for axis. Now one conclusion you can see, what happens if x equal to 0 or y equal to 0? Instead of x equal to 2 or x equal to minus 5, the equation is x equal to 0, then the line will coincide with y axis, that is 0 distance from y axis. What is 0 distance from y axis? Remember Euclid's geometry. If a line is falling on another line, then both are equal. That is, if they coincide with each other, that means both are equal. So therefore, if x equal to 0, then the line is nothing but the y axis. Therefore, equation for y axis is x equal to 0 and all points with ordered pair 0 comma r. Earlier we saw 2 comma r or minus 5 comma r. Now we are seeing 0 comma r, where r is any real number for equation x equal to 0 lie on the y axis only. Nothing but we are simply telling y axis, the origin is 0 on the top, that is positive direction, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, infinite, any real number. It can be 0.1, it can be root 2, it can be root 3, any number. And bottom, that is negative direction, it will be again minus root 2, minus root 3, minus 5, minus 10, whatever, minus 1 lakh. So like this, it will keep on going. The points are if you have to mark an ordered pair for y-axis, it will be 0. That is, x value is always 0, or will take any value. Similarly, yes, I have just given an example. Similarly, y-axis, equation for x-axis is y equal to 0. And all points with the ordered pair r comma 0. So instead of 0 comma r, it will be r comma 0, meaning that x-axis will have all values, any value of x coordinate, and 0 for always for y. So this again, it is just an extension of the previous 4 pages, and if you have understood those 4 pages, you will understand these pages also easily. Examples also I have given. Good. So we will move to the next page. What we saw in the previous page are extension of what we learned in the previous chapter about points that lie on the axis. I'm just giving an example, a connection between coordinate geometry and this. You need not bother much about this. Point on x-axis, y-axis will have coordinates in the form 0, comma y. If you go to coordinate geometry, you will see that in one of the part we have discussed, points on y-axis will have 0, comma y, and points on x-axis will have x, comma 0. That's what we saw in the previous page. And in this video, now we have constant before x is 0, graph parallel to x-axis, constant before y is 0, then graph parallel to y-axis. That is what we saw in this part, and also understood the equation for x-axis is y equal to 0 and y-axis is x equal to 0. These are all looks a little confusing, like somewhere we say x is x-axis, somewhere x is for x we have to see y-axis, but if you understand the concept, this is very, very easy. So the most important concept is you have to go back to coordinate geometry. In any line on the x-axis or parallel to x-axis or parallel to y-axis, you can always see any coordinate, the coordinate and direction, location and direction we discussed. The location of any point is whatever is the number of units from the opposite, that is x coordinate is so many units from y-axis and y coordinate so many units from x-axis, but the direction is on the direction of x-axis and on the direction of y-axis. If you go to the coordinate geometry, in one of the part we have discussed that. If you go and understand that, now probably you will be able to understand even better after understanding this. Then you will never forget that. Then you need not even bother about all these formulas like x equal to 0. You will automatically, anybody asks you, you will be able to say that without any difficulty. So understand that part thoroughly, then you will be able to understand all these parts very easily. So we will again practice an example to understand representative solutions in number line and Cartesian plane. So you can again see that we are going to link this with Cartesian plane again in the next part for understanding what is the parallel to axis, x-axis, all these things even better. 5 questions are there. Okay, noted, and that's all for this video. Thank you.